Welcome in live playoff reaction show. I'm your host, Chris. You can find me on Twitter at CFP Talk 07. You can follow the show account at CFP_SZN on YouTube and Twitter. I am joined so far by Austin and Pops. We'll have Adam join us in a little bit. Season's going to join us in a little bit. So if that's why the three of us are here at the top, we got some other spots to fill later. Man. Chaos insured, Pops.
Yeah, dude. I flew across. So y'all know last night I was flying back from some stuff I had to deal with in Arkansas, and man, I was buying internet as quick as I could on the planes to keep up with it. And man, chaos. Duke came out of nowhere, threw wrenches in everybody's stuff here, and I'm just kind of curious to see what the committee's going to do, how they're going to react. It's going to be interesting.
Austin, you were part of one chaos.
That's why I didn't even say nothing, my guy.
I don't like the way you skipped over me and then came back to me just to bring that
up. That's entertainment value, baby. Entertainment value.
That's right.
Yeah. Had me sitting here steaming, just waiting on it because I knew it was coming. Yes, there was chaos in Atlanta. Actually, there wasn't much chaos. Let's be honest. It was just a beatdown in Atlanta. So, no, I guess now we can talk about the games, but like Pop said, see how the committee reacts.
Yeah, let's talk about that SEC championship game. Austin, we'll start with you because you're the Bama fan, so I would love to get your perspective, and then we'll go to Pops from the coaching perspective. What was it? Just give us it all. Bama, Georgia 20, Bama 7.
Yeah. First and foremost, I mean, we've talked about it all season, and honestly, at times I've called for it. But the run game, and what's sad is it wasn't that we couldn't run the ball. We didn't run the ball. Our leading rusher had 4 carries. So I'm not saying we would have been successful. Plus, we were playing from behind most of the game. I get that. But, I mean, we just went completely away from it. And Ty was on top of that. Ty was shook. And I've seen that deer in the headlight look in his eyes. I mean, look, I love the kid. He's a great kid. He wants to be a leader. His words speak leadership, but sometimes his actions don't. And that was the case last night. I thought defense played well. If you really go back and think about it, Georgia only had one full sustained drive the entire game. You scored off the block punt, you scored off Ty's interception, and you scored off the debacle of a 4th and 2 going for it on the 12-yard line. So, you know, defense still playing well. I don't know if we have people listening yet.
We do.
But you can clip this for I owe my guy, my Oklahoma fan that I talked a little trash with last week. And I said that offense doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, there's a second offense that doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs now.
Ooh, Pops, what is your angle of this from a coaching perspective?
From the coaching perspective of it, man, from what I saw, the first thing, man, special teams got involved. That's one phase right there. People don't realize when you have a block punt, your chances of winning go up about 60 to 63%. You've increased your chances about that much. But there was one play, man, from a defensive perspective, from a defense coach, that I knew it was going to be kind of a long night because Georgia wasn't falling for that crap. They just wasn't. There was one side, and I actually called it out, and I got it wrong. But they had 3 wides. They had 3 receivers on the field side. On the boundary side. And what they were trying to do, they were trying to create a mismatch to the other side, and Georgia didn't fall for it, and their safety rotated over top and made that interception there. And so I knew they were locked in, and you saw that. But just they wanted it. But but when it comes to Todd Simpson, though, there was one play right there. There was one that a pass in the end zone that the receiver should have caught it, and it was covered. But receivers in the past from Alabama would have made that catch. He's not working with the elite receivers. I think that that Alabama's used to. And so he's kind of played out of his mind. And Austin, I absolutely agree with you. I would say they never tried to run. They never tried to establish the run. And in this league, you got to establish the run, to do that. And I thought Georgia did that really well. They established the run, and they were able to, when they did fake the handoff there, or when they did that little play action, it did freeze their linebackers a little bit and let them get to do. So I thought, Georgia played well in all facets of the game. And I think that was a big difference in that game right there, for sure. And why Alabama didn't try to establish a little bit more. I know it's been something they've had trouble with all season, but you have to try to make that happen. Give your quarterback a little help.
Yeah, I think from the Georgia side of that, that's one thing about Kirby is that sometimes us Georgia fans can get annoyed by and actually shouldn't now. Is I tell you what, Kirby is not going to give up on the run game. He will get 2-3 yards clip every freaking run and still run it 100 times. And like Pop said, it helps with the play action game. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. From the Georgia side of things, I'm surprised. I didn't expect this. I knew Bama was playing not good football in the last couple of weeks, but I still expected a pretty close game. And I was pretty. It was pretty shocking. I guess I'm going to ask the question. I was going to wait on Adam, but we can ask him when he gets in. I just want a yes or no, and then we'll get explanations in a minute. We'll go to Pops first because I think I'll give away his answer. Bama, should they be in, Pops? Should they be not? Should they be in or not?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yep. No.
Okay. I've thought about this all night.
I'll give your reason. Give your answer. Then I want to give my reason.
Okay. I'll go ahead and say yes. So Austin, go ahead and give your reason.
Let me ask this question first. Why? I'll ask this to you, Chris. Why does Bama deserve to get in?
Oh man. I think the win over Georgia early in the season.
I was going to say, now at 10-2, they deserve to get in. Now at 10-3, why?
Well, a couple of reasons. I think one, I do think conference championship games need to matter. I just have a hard time accepting penalizing the SEC loser. I just have a hard time doing that, man. I know it was 28-7, but I can't. I don't feel like I can ignore them beating Georgia early in the year, which to me may be the best win of the season, considering Georgia went 12-1 in the SEC. The wins over Vandy that everybody's begging to get into the playoffs is a nice win. I mean, yeah, that's really. I think it's just, for me, it just boils down to I don't think you should be punished for playing a game that you're required to play. Like, I hate to be that guy, but if Bama didn't play this game last night, they're in the playoffs. There's no questions asked.
So BYU should still be in?
I'm going to say a quote from Greg Sankey, and people are going to get pissed at me. One of these things are not like the other.
Absolutely, 100%.
And we got Pops right here who's coached in that league. Coached in this league. So
I get that. And look, I lean towards the side that the championship game shouldn't count against you because it is an extra game, an extra tough game at that, no matter what league you're playing in. But I just don't see how you can say one matters and one doesn't. I mean, I do on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't.
Pops, give your explanation why one thing matters and the other doesn't. I know this is going to piss off anybody that's watching that's not an SEC fan, but I can't help but to say it. If you get mad, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think you should hold the conference championship loss against Alabama. They have some great wins on their resume, and And like you said, I'm curious to see what Texas Tech is all about. What Texas Tech is all about. I really am. I don't know, the level of competition in there like it is in the SEC day in and day out. But Alabama had the business except for the Oklahoma game. And they're not, they're not some of the most pretty wins. They're not. And they did beat Georgia, and Georgia is, and if I'm not mistaken, they did that at Georgia's house, right? That first win.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was on the road.
At night.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we're probably going to piss some people off here because one thing ain't like the other right here. You're comparing apples versus oranges. If BYU played in this conference or if Texas Tech played in this conference, I'm not sure their record would be anywhere what they have now. So, but that's why we have the playoffs. We're going to find out.
Yeah, and Austin, he has that little sly grin. I hope you don't get mad at me. I'm gonna call him out. You know damn well tomorrow morning on that phone when you call me, and we ain't on this show, you gonna say the dang same thing because you know it's different, baby.
No, I do know it's true. I just don't see how you can justify it from a committee standpoint, and just say, well, their game was tougher than yours, or I sit here and say they don't deserve to get in. You don't know how many times as an Alabama fan over the last 12, 15 years, I've been sitting here on a Sunday morning, selection Saturday, and saying we probably don't deserve to get in. But you bet your sweet ass I'm sitting here hoping we get in. Give us,
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Now, it could have been the emotions of the game. When I did the TikTok live last night, it was very majority opinion that Bama fans said they shouldn't be in. Now, how they feel today at 11:50 a.m., I would imagine is a little different.
Something that doesn't get talked about enough with Alabama, and I mean I brought it up in this game, but you think about the games we've lost. Take away the Florida State game, just kind of a fluke. The first game of the season, we'll write that off. But then you move to the Oklahoma game, and then you look at this game, and defensively, Alabama I think is a lot better than what maybe the stats show, because you look at the position the offense has put the defense in the Oklahoma game with all the turnovers and all the short fields. Matter of fact, I think Oklahoma scored all of their points off of a short field. And then you take the game last night, as much as it looked like Georgia dominated, and they did. I'm not taking that away. But at the same time, 3 of your touchdowns came off a short field.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I mean, that's, special teams got involved on that one right there. And I mean, that right there kind of set the tone to me. Like that right there. When I saw that, the guy come off the edge, called the punt, I was like, oh, Georgia kind of sent a message. And I was like, okay, pay attention. See what, because personally, I think Georgia is peaking at the right time right here. I know we'll get on that later, but there's another team out here out west. I think people need to keep their eye on here. So
I want to ask this question. Let's assume Bama gets in. Let's just assume that. Then it's down to Miami, Notre Dame. I feel like this should be easy, but let's do the yes or no thing again. Austin, should Notre Dame be in over Miami?
I don't know if I can answer that. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Pops?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go no also. I'm gonna go no also.
Head to head has to matter. Head to head has to matter.
Has to.
But and the reason I say I struggle to answer that, if I'm going off the eye test,
yeah,
Dame is playing lights out right now. Do I think? And here's the problem with that is, I think Notre Dame has a better chance of going deep into the playoffs than Miami does.
Yeah, I think
So I
Notre
feel like
Dame
I'm
is a
talking
better
out.
team. I'll be honest,
And
but
that's
head-to-head's
the
gotta
problem. That's the
matter.
problem, though. Is I mean, the committee has stuck by. It's not the 12 most deserving teams. It's supposed to be the 12 best teams. So, that again, I just sat here as an Alabama fan saying, "Oh, let's just don't even talk about that Florida State loss. It was the first game of the season," and not willing to do that for Notre Dame because that was the first game of the season. They lost by a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I do. If you ask me who to pick, I mean, matter of fact, people have posted it. Vegas would have Notre Dame as a 5.5 point favorite right now if they played Miami. But at the end of the day, if this was an 11-1 Miami or 11-1 Notre Dame versus 10-2 Miami, I would actually lean Notre Dame.
Yeah,
I would lean Notre Dame. I really would. I know head-to-head has to matter, but to me, when the resumes are equal, you got 10-2 teams. When you look at all the metrics and all that, their resumes are pretty equal all across
except
the board.
except the losses.
Yeah, except the losses. But then I go back
Miami's
to
losses
the
are-
one loss, though, is Miami. Miami
Yeah.
beats you.
Right. Yeah, that's the head-to-head matchup
Look,
right there for me. It's got to matter.
Mm-hmm.
As much
Oh,
as
we
sit
got
here
a special one. We got to hold on. I got to stop. the presses.
We got the man, the myth, the
Uh-oh.
We
legend.
got to stop the presses. We got to stop the presses. We got the man who's been missing for months.
We got our Couillon right here coming on.
Co-owner, the man, the myth, the legend. Season.
Hey!
What's up, baby?
How we doing, my guys?
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Lord, boy, y'all need to get a room, boy. Let's.
Wow,
been
this
riding
is
around
good,
that lane.
boys.
Hey, you been
What's up, man?
riding around that lane train, man?
Choo choo.
Season, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the fire, man, because I've already asked these guys, so they don't have to comment. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the fire. Should Bama be in or not?
I say no, but it wouldn't hurt me this year to see him. I'd be cool either way.
All right, let's ask the second one I asked him. If Alabama is in, let's just hypothetically say Alabama is in, who should get the last spot, Miami or Notre Dame?
I think Notre Dame's playing better at the moment. I would go Notre Dame, but then I wouldn't hate it because Miami beat them in the regular season. So I'm cool with either way on that one too.
Yeah.
True.
Caitlin said if Notre Dame joined the conference, this wouldn't be such a discussion.
She ain't wrong.
Yeah, she's a smart lady. I wonder who was smart enough to marry that lady, Austin.
Oh, so she's the brains behind this operation. All right. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Austin got him a smart one.
Oh yeah, very smart lady. Very smart lady. Man, this one's gonna be, guys. Twitter's gonna be on fire, dude. I gotta ask this. I mean, we've already pissed off some people probably today. I gotta ask this. Two group of fives are in it. What is our feeling? Season. I know you'll be the most controversial one.
I'm not watching that game. Chris, your jacket looks almost like a Ohio State jacket, dog.
No, bro. It says Bulldog.
Wow.
It almost looks like the old O. Just,
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Caitlin said the same thing. Caitlin, Austin's wife, when I told her I was buying this jacket, she said that don't look like a G. So now I'm just gonna, we're gonna take that off.
Hey, we got four of us now. I'll make the H.
Yeah. I'm taking that jacket off. Oh man. Pops, what do you think about two G5 teams in? Sorry, Austin, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
No,
Austin.
you're good. Let's talk about G5s.
You know what? You know, like you said, you ain't gonna watch the game, but you know what? This is what was set up. This is how it was set up. This is what we asked. well, I'm not sure this is what we asked for, but you know what? The two G5s, they did what they're supposed to do to get to where they're at, and you got to let it play out. And you know what? Hey, anything can happen, man. Let's see what happens. You know, it's, yeah, you know, I'm kind of like Tyler over there.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question.
Dude,
Let me ask a question.
In my opinion, okay. What's up?
Let me ask a question, Season. You can answer this. Who deserves a shot? A second G5 team or Duke?
Oh,
We assuming Tulane's in, correct?
Guys, I think it's a matter of fact both of them are in, because you have to have. So here it is for people that don't know, that are watching. It is the 5 highest ranked conference champions. So it's not the 5 highest ranked, whatever, the ACC. No, it can be. So with Duke winning last night, and they're a 5-loss team that wasn't ranked last week, that would put Tulane as one as the, let's see, because you have the SEC champ, you have the Big 10 champ, you have the Big 12 champ. So that's 3. So there's 2 more spots you got to find as the last 2 highest ranked conference champs. And at the moment, unless they jump Duke, which I don't foresee that happening, that would be Tulane and James Madison. And they are required to go in by the selection of the 5 highest champs. So yeah, it's unless they do something crazy and they jump Duke in there and jump them over James Madison, it's going to be James Madison and Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm cool with anything this year. Nothing's going to bother me.
Well, I can tell you right now, it is going to bother Twitter. Twitter is going to be. I put it on Twitter earlier today. This is going to be unbearable.
Last year had way more controversy. This year don't seem as much at all, really.
Look at who joined us, Adam. Roll Rave.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How about them Tulane?
Roll Wave, man. Yeah, they should be in.
Adam, you gonna get a pump this morning, dog?
What's that?
You gonna get a pump this morning?
No, I did actually. Yeah, just got done about 10 minutes ago.
Hey, I was pulling for Tulane, dog.
I was too, man. That was an exciting game. It was a good experience being there, and it was fun. They've got some power wins over Northwestern and ACC champion Duke. So, I mean, I don't know how you don't keep them in the top 5 of the automatic qualifiers.
Yeah,
I had them in.
We got about 23 seconds till the show starts. So if I cut y'all off, I'm gonna let y'all talk. But if I cut anybody off, it's because I guess how we'll do it is, because since TVs are not synced, I guess I'll be the one that announce it. But hey, if y'all see it before me and have a facial reaction, that'll be great. Because
hold up, what's all the debate for the show? Really, I'm guessing they're going to talk about if Alabama gets in or something.
Yeah, I think it comes down to this. I think it comes down to Alabama, Miami, Notre Dame for the last 2 spots. Am I correct?
Well, Alabama's on a 2-game losing streak right now?
No, they beat Auburn. So
they beat Auburn.
Just a 1 game.
Okay.
The last 2 spots are gonna come down to those 3 teams, if I remember correctly. Because like I said, the 2 G6s are in.
So Austin, what you think? You think Alabama gets in with 3 losses?
Do I think they do, or do I think they deserve to?
Let's do both.
Deserve? No. Do I think they get in? I think so.
Okay.
Because I think the committee is going to be scared if Alabama doesn't get in. You just said, hey, you just told Texas A&M, congratulations for losing last week. You didn't have to play in this game, so you had an automatic spot. Congratulations to Ole Miss for not getting in.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now, if they don't get in, Greg Sankey's going to cancel the SEC championship in 2026.
I'm ready for conference championship games to go away though, because they don't. I mean,
but they lost to Florida State week 1 though.
Yeah,
but
I'll say this: it is not the committee's issue to figure out what to do with conference championship games. That is on the conferences and the athletic directors to figure that out. That's not the committee's issue. The committee should not worry at all about how it's going to impact playing in a conference championship game. That should not be in any part of the committee's decision.
Yeah, and it wasn't like they were really dominant too throughout the whole season too, I would say.
My opinion is you got Miami at 9, Notre Dame at 10, and I think BYU and Alabama are both out after their performances yesterday. I think they're going to find a way to say head-to-head matters. Those two teams played terrible, and then you got Tulane at 11 and James Madison at 12.
I don't know why. I just got chills. Like I'm nervous, and I'm not. I shouldn't even be.
And Georgia's not going to make it. They only beat the almighty Alabama team by
Vanderbilt
how many?
They're not putting Vanderbilt in. Why Vanderbilt's not getting in?
I think just where they're at.
Vanderbilt won 10 games, and they're not going to get in.
Well, Adam's our resident Vandy hater.
What does Vanderbilt have to do, dog?
I look at their schedule. I don't think. I mean, who did they beat? What big wins does Vanderbilt have?
I guess they got to win 11. Huh?
I'm not looking at just the record. Look at who they beat.
Didn't Vandy lose to Alabama?
They did lose to Alabama, and that win over Kentucky's not helping them at all, as much as it pains me to say.
So we're over here arguing about Vandy, and they lost to Alabama, who was in the conference championship.
But then we arguing about Alabama, and they have 3 losses. They lost. I'm not holding
that conference championship loss against them. You can't. But no, you can't. It's a conference championship. That's an extra game, my guy. Hell no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to punish them for getting to the conference championship. As a coach, I've been telling you, go to hell.
As a coach, I would be doing the same thing.
My guy. That's my guy right there, baby. Let's go.
I completely understand not holding it against them, but that's not the committee's issue to figure out. That's what the conferences and the ADs to figure out. The committee's got to look at the whole schedule.
And you're right. You're right. But
so what? You got BYU into? You got BYU into?
I don't.
You got BYU. So hold up. Why? You can't hold that against them too, huh?
Dude, look how they lost. So, dude, you talking about apple? We already had this conversation, Bob. You talking about apples and oranges?
3 touchdowns.
One is not like the same, my guy.
Oh yeah. Hold on. We did have this conversation.
You telling me the SEC is as strong as it used to be?
Bro, if you're gonna tell me that Texas Tech's record and BYU's record would be the same as it is if they were in the SEC conference, I'm gonna tell you, you need to put down whatever you're drinking right now and get off the screen because it ain't happening.
We in the IL era, bro. The SEC's not as good as it used to be, bro.
I didn't say that, but I bet they're not going to look at the gauntlet that all the SEC teams had to run and what the Big 12 had to run. Man, you're comparing apples to oranges, man. And I am curious though to see if is Texas Tech legit because I'm not sold on the strength of schedule, just not. And the one game they did, Arizona State beat them, so. And so I don't know. I'm just not sold on strength of schedule, but that's why we have the playoffs.
If anything, and I know where a few of you guys stand. If anything, I think this is going to be the year that TV goes and says, "Hey, you need to expand the playoff. Look at all these teams that could be in." And it's I've been wanting it to hold at 12 for a long time until we figure this out. Let's get a few more samples on there to see if it's really worth expanding. Because I've seen a few people point out. Is there really anybody else besides the 4 teams that we all think will be at the top, Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, and Texas Tech, that really have a chance to win the championship? But they're going to say, look at all these teams. We had a debate between the last 4 teams that got in, and there's Vandy and some other teams that weren't even in the top 14 that could have gotten in, and it's just going to make them want to expand. The TV execs are going to be the biggest winners of all this.
I want to say this. I do think if we end up leaving, and I don't mean to, I do not want to bring up realignment in this show, but I do have a thought that if we leave, if there's no ACC team in this playoff, I think you're going to see some teams pay their way out really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Really
The ACC is going to fall apart if there's no ACC teams in.
Yeah. Which is why I wonder. I know they're supposed to pick the best, the deserving, all that stuff. I get it. It's why I wonder if they're going to slide Notre Dame out just because they want to avoid that.
But yeah, Georgia and Ohio State's the best 2 teams right now. I mean, Indiana, Georgia and Indiana are the top 2, I would say.
I think so. I think your top 4 is Indiana, Georgia, Ohio State, then Texas Tech.
I'm ready to see what that Texas Tech team can do in the playoffs.
Austin, I agree with you on that. I want to see if they're legit or not.
I do too. That front seven they have is stupid.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all to keep an eye on people out here, man. Watch out for Dan Lanning and his Ducks out here, bro. They're very quietly 11-1, my guy, and they're playing defense right now. So believe it or not, so that's one of them teams. I'm kind of like, what? I'm curious to see what they're going to do. Who they get lined up and matched up with in the playoffs.
If y'all hear my dog, I've had to mute my mics. My dogs are in there going crazy. I have no idea why. So if somebody comes in and gets me, let y'all know.
We're gonna have to wait till the end of the show. Do you think they're gonna talk, then announce? Or?
Oh my God!
They usually don't.
They usually don't. They usually go right into it. I think they're talking a little bit. I'm sitting here watching it and waiting. And like I said,
what we got? Kurt, Greg McElroy. Who's all on this panel?
I know it's Saban and
Booger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's all on it?
Saban.
Yeah, right now. But when they first came on, there was a whole lot of people from Holly Rowe all the way up on, all tied in. So there's a whole lot of folks in there.
Do they have an ESPN reporter on Tulane's campus? I saw them where they showed everybody at the different campuses they were, but I didn't look at it close enough.
I didn't see. I saw they had. I don't know why are they sending somebody to Indiana. And Georgia.
I heard Indiana's not even really doing anything. Signetti said he's going to watch with his families, and they got back at 3 a.m. So he told his players to go to sleep in and just pay attention to it on their own.
Yeah, that seems like a waste of time. Just go. I would say, I mean, it seems like you could save some money. Send 3 reporters down to the Bama, the Miami, and Notre Dame, and to be done with it. But,
I don't remember who was in Indianapolis last night, but it was it's probably somebody that ESPN had close to Indianapolis for the coverage for the Big Ten anyway. Even though they didn't broadcast the game, they probably had ESPN radio there or something.
Yeah. We got Saban talking about Bama.
So yeah, they got strength of schedule of 6. See, I mean that's the thing too, guys. I did that too. The SEC strength of schedule compared to everybody else's is a joke, man. It's not even close.
Stop with that SEC shit, bro. The SEC's down, dog.
No, I can't season. I don't.
All right. If
coach.
Dude, just because LSU is down this year, don't mean the rest of the SEC is down, my guy. Okay, come on, bro.
Auburn, Florida.
The Big Ten is closing the gap. The SEC is still the best.
This ain't the traditional SEC, Pop.
Bro, I'm not. Hey, I'm giving you numbers, man. I'm not saying it. Numbers don't lie, and I can do math. Strength of schedule is on the SEC is what it is. Go look it up. I mean, the NCAA keeps records for that. I mean, I'll send you the link right now if you need it, bro. And if you need me to read it for you, I can.
Pop, even Alabama's down, dog.
I didn't say that, but come on. I mean, let's see.
Hold on. Hold on. Austin wants to say
something. Even Alabama's down right now, dog.
Hold on.
Man, this is why.
I think you get confused that the Big Ten is very top heavy. Take Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana, and the Big Ten looks great. But below that is garbage. I mean, Michigan, who's the next team out of that, went and played Oklahoma and got a beat down.
Man, Austin, you can't explain that to somebody when their team LSU is down because then it makes everything's down, baby. Everything.
Alabama's even down, dog.
Just because y'all can't. Y'all couldn't make. Dude, he's all mad because they couldn't make a high school playoff this year if they wanted to. Like, dang, baby.
Hey, he can't hear nothing over that train whistle.
Yeah, you better get your knee pads and get ready for the lane train come through. All right, baby. I don't want to hear
it. Season came in and said he was going to start a fire.
I'm being real.
Oh, bro, Snacks ain't here. I'm gonna clown for him, baby. I'm gonna clown all up for him. Come at me with that shit because LSU's down. Man, I guarantee you, Ohio State, Indiana, they play in this come here. It's gonna be they're gonna have more than one loss.
Bro, they got 5 SEC powerhouses down right now.
The numbers don't lie, though. The strength of schedule is still what it is. So, I mean, come on.
It's inflated, Pop.
Hey, I want to say I appreciate y'all. Y'all have made my job extremely easy when I clip stuff.
All
The
these
SEC is still the
reporters-
best conference, but I don't think the SEC is nearly as deep as it used to be.
We can't.
Oh, absolutely. Nowhere near it.
So they
Bottom
don't
half of the
glaze
SEC is not very good
Pop.
either.
You can't be glazing the SEC.
Yeah, come here.
What's that? I'm sorry. I mean,
we got
You glazing
we got
the
Marty
SEC.
Smith
Pop.
at Alabama.
Miami. Chris.
Oh, this is the greatest show ever.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say? Did anybody important say something? I wasn't listening.
I think since Season and Pops know each other, I have a feeling Season knew how to push Pops button.
Don't go West Eagle on them, baby. Don't make me go West Eagle Street.
Eagle Street, baby.
Oh my God, are they going to get this thing started? Please don't do this today.
Jesus Christ, man! I'm telling you, they are. What's that, big guy?
You moving back to Faytown?
Hey, I ain't been back lately, man. I ain't been back lately.
They got somebody.
Yeah.
I hear they hiring a new AD coming up.
Man, dude, the sad part, this AD from Arkansas is going to be the one that's going to clown this show up today. Because I swear to God, if he does all 6, 7, he's going. Trust me, this dude's going to jack this up from here to Shinola, my guy. Y'all know it's coming. Yeah, in Arkansas, this is our guy. Yeah, he gonna clown. He gonna mess it up.
Where he from, Pop?
Hmm?
Where the AD from? Born and raised.
Well, our AD, where's he from? The Arkansas AD?
Yeah.
I do not know.
They
He ain't
have
from
an
Arkansas.
they have an ESPN reporter at Duke.
Oh, they got one at James Madison.
I can at least understand that.
Dude, yeah, how can you do
Molly worked the ACC title game last night. That's why she's a Duke.
That's
Where-
true.
Sure.
Where Marty Smith at?
He's a Bama.
Is this right though? The record I'm looking at for Duke right now is an 8-5 record, correct? That's that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Why is this even
That
a
counts.
conversation?
They lost to Tulane and they lost to UConn. So the commissioner of the ACC came out and said you can't keep Power 5 or Power 4 conference champion out if Duke wins.
Oh, yes, you
they
can.
have this many wins against power teams and all that, but he completely forgot about the 2 losses to Group of 5 or Group of 6 conferences that he was saying were terrible.
Bro,
If your champion is that good, they're not losing to Group of 6 teams.
if Alabama doesn't
He
get
lost
in,
2.
Alabama doesn't get in. That's back-to-back years. Oklahoma kept them out.
And
Yeah.
just because you go ahead.
The Boomer Sooners, bro.
Yeah, like me and Austin joked about that on the show that Alabama was Kirby's daddy, and it looks like Brent Venables is Kalen DeBoer's daddy.
Them damn Oklahoma Sooners.
Boomer Turner. Oh my gosh, let's get on with this. Last year they did it right off the rip, but
Oh, hey, Season, I don't know if you're paying attention to this, but the first thing on that line it says strength of schedule. I don't know if that apparently it means something to the selection committee, just not LSU people. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'll stand over here in the corner and mind my business now. I have a feeling that's going on TikTok.
a lot of this is going and it ain't gonna involve me.
But hey, just explain it. But just because you're the conference champion, that does not automatically get you into the playoffs. Like a Duke 8-5 here, am I correct in that? Right? That's because it has to be the highest ranked conference champions. Correct? Am I correct in that?
Correct.
The 5 highest ranked, yeah.
The
Yeah,
five
okay. Right. Okay. And that's why when I was like, Duke's going to win this, if they win this, they're going to jack this up. It's going great.
Yeah, they honestly Duke winning it. Austin, I want your thoughts on this. Duke winning it's probably gonna. I think this thing's gonna get expanded quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Let's play till
Honestly,
February.
I think it's going to get expanded no matter what, because if you leave Alabama, Notre Dame, or Miami out of this,
It's a wrap.
it's going to, especially if it's Alabama, just because
Yeah.
of Greg Sankey. And I'm not saying that Greg Sankey is going to get involved at that point.
Oh,
yeah.
conference champions SEC championship go to the wayside quick. I bet.
Oh yeah, it'll be over. It'll be done.
So, how do y'all feel about expanding from 12?
Hey, let's play till February, baby. I want to watch the ground.
Season. We know season's take on it. I'll be honest. This season showed to me I was okay. I'm okay with 16, but I'm not okay with 24. I'm not okay with 24, which is what they've been talking about. But that's just me. Austin, you good with
Talk
16?
about that. I'm good with 16. Talking about that, you hear Kirby go off about the expanded SEC playoff. SEC schedule last night. That was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how you
He's
have
not a
conference
fan.
championship games anymore.
Hey, why is that
Scheduling within the conferences don't even have parity.
Say that again, Adam.
I don't know how you have conference championship games anymore when scheduling within the conference doesn't even have parity anymore. You got
That is fair.
that was very close to playing in the SEC championship game, and the majority of their schedule is against the bottom half of the conference.
Hey, share my screen. Why is that? Let me share my screen.
Oh, I don't know. There you go. I don't know why it wasn't sharing. Is it not?
Yeah, now it is. It's there.
Yeah, but it should have let him share it. What is that? The lines of the games?
Someone's getting fired. Someone said.
Oh, they've already.
No, this ain't it.
Are you sure? No, I know this ain't it, but FanDuel is releasing lines for the first round game.
Bro, they are. That says via FanDuel. It sure is. It says Alabama and Texas A&M is available to bet.
That's funny.
Let's remove that season. Gotta keep the people around. We gotta keep the people around. We don't want to give away too much. Oh my God!
It says on the bottom they're revealing it, and when they come back from commercial in a minute 35.
Okay, so we'll keep talking. Like I said, if I interrupt, we'll keep it one person doing the rankings, so that way we're not confused. We'll go off my TV. If you're ahead of me, and you want to do a facial reaction to make it fun, go ahead. But once it starts, I'm just going to start naming them.
So look, everybody in the lobby, drop a comment.
Yes. We've got almost around 50 people watching. Season, would you share it again on your account?
Yeah.
Oh, on our account? I got too much going on my screen. Well, before we get started, we got to quickly. We only got a minute. How about them Indiana Hoosiers?
You and I talked yesterday. I texted you. I said the battle of the trenches were going to determine that game, and that 4th and 1 stop, that 4th and 2 stop, and it just, dude, they just lined up in the trenches and knocked their defensive line around a little bit. It was impressive.
Indiana's defensive line got after him for sure. I was kind of surprised by that. I also didn't think Ohio State had the best play calls on those, both 3rd and shorts and 4th and short when they went for it, and both times they threw the ball to the end zone on 3rd down.
Austin, what'd you think about them Hoosiers, baby?
Yeah, honestly, I was hoping their defense could keep up, and I thought their defense played fabulous. And I felt they had the better offense of the two teams already.
I felt all year Ohio State's weakness was their offensive line, and it showed last night.
And we said this on the show, and give my boy Austin credit because he caught some strays in the comments on our YouTube shorts. When he got done watching the Michigan-Ohio State game, he made the comment that he thought his takeaway from that game was that while he felt Ohio State was still the number 1 team in the country, that they were probably going to win the national championship, he left that game feeling like Ohio State was a lot more gettable. And He was right. If I had to pick today, I would still pick Ohio State to win it all. But I'm not nearly as like 4 months ago. I was like, oh, this is like Ohio State's winning it all, period. I'm now more of like, no, Ohio State can get got. They can get got, as shown last night. Which
Yeah,
makes
but
it more fun because the field is now wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this first loss though? Here, this loss right here may wake them up. I mean, they may have lost at the right time to like, you know what? Hey guys, we can't mess around anymore. The playoffs up. It's time to get busy.
You want to hear something crazy? They lost last year to Michigan 13-10.
Yes, they did. Yes,
They lost
did.
Indiana 13-10.
That is crazy. So they finished the season before the playoff with 13-10 loss the last 2 years. Wow.
Yeah.
I also had a buddy that's an Ohio State fan text me, and he's seeing stuff online saying Ryan Day was play calling last night, which he hasn't all year.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're hopefully fixing to get it. Let's see. While I'm watching this, somebody keep a look on Austin. And then text me and say, hey, clip that. Or don't clip it. All right, here we go. Let's get to it.
Oh, you're way behind.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna tell
right.
you what. Yeah.
Austin, you want to take over?
You got Indiana at number 1. I'll give that one away because we all knew that.
No surprise.
Have they already
said that probably
yours?
like 45 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Chris, you need to get caught up to the times down there in middle of nowhere, Georgia.
Make sure you're live. Make sure you actually. I don't know what the one you're on. Oh.
Wow.
What? Oh.
Hold on.
Hey,
No.
conference championship games don't matter.
What is it?
Number 2.
Ohio State too, man.
Surprised me a little bit.
Yeah,
I thought
what
Ohio
the
State would be
hell?
3 or 4. I thought for sure Georgia would be 2. Ohio State would be 2.
Dude, Georgia should be there. Hey, oh my God. What? Oh.
I'm surprised by that.
That makes the Bama fan in me happy because I guess conference championship games didn't count.
Oh, wow. Wow. Didn't see that one coming.
Pop, screen for schedule.
Apparently doesn't mean shit to the committee.
You big mighty SEC, Pop.
Hey, but that's all right. Hey, let's see it. That's why that's why we play the games. That's why you play the games, baby.
I'm assuming Georgia's going to be 3.
Georgia is 3. Yep, Georgia's 3 right now.
Just announced.
Yep. Y'all going to have to announce it because I'm behind.
Yeah, who's ever got it, man? Y'all go ahead or whoever.
I looked at Heather Dittich's predicted 12 this morning. She actually had Ohio State at number 2. And she said the reason was, she said they could be lower because of Georgia, but the reason was their only loss was to the only undefeated team in the country. I still think they should be at 3, but she said that's probably going to be their reasoning.
Guys, this could set up a Georgia Ohio State game.
Oh yeah, it's going to in the semifinals if they handle their business.
Woo!
That's the national championship right there, in my opinion.
How many games are
Oh, all right. Texas Tech.
I don't think
It's
there's
4.
a surprise there.
Texas Tech is 4.
Okay. Texas Tech.
I'm cool with all this. The rank is cool. I'm cool, but Georgia, in my opinion, Georgia should have been 2.
I'm not gonna get too mad about it, but I agree. Georgia should have been 2, but I'm not pissed. It is what it is. I think both Indiana and Ohio State are really great teams, but it's all
That's
good.
That's a heck of a matchup though. If everything plays out there in the semifinals on that bracket there with Georgia, Ohio State.
Indiana, Texas Tech would be fun.
So Indiana is in the Rose Bowl. Ohio State's in the what?
I think that would be Sugar Bowl.
Are they going to be? Yeah. Ooh, that's a home game for Georgia.
Season's going to go to that
Can't
game.
spell sugar without UGA. You remember the T-shirt?
But you gotta say it right. You can't spell sugar without UGA, boy.
Oregon at 5.
Oregon at 5 right there.
Does it?
Who's at 5?
Oregon is at 5. Guys, in my opinion, that's a dangerous team right there, guys. They have quietly handled business and nobody said nothing.
They're kind of
They
reminded me of Ohio State last year.
Yes.
Everybody had written Ohio State off. Everybody's written Oregon off this year.
What I like about Oregon, we talked about it last game they won, is they've won in so many different ways. They've won having to play a ground and pound game against Iowa in the rain. They've won having to go through the air. They've won a defensive battle. They just find a way to win a ball game.
All right.
Me and Pops are like shaking our heads so hard that we about broke our neck.
All right, just to run down. So number 1, Indiana. Number 2, Ohio State. 3, Georgia. 4, Texas Tech, and 5, Oregon. Right now, that's where it stands, guys.
Yeah.
I got really no complaints.
Ooh, Ole Miss at 6. There we go.
Oh, we gonna get Ole Miss, Georgia in the quarters.
So that means A&M's got to be 7, right? Those were 2 that I was going back and forth on. If Ole Miss should be 6 or 7, and then Texas A&M 6 or 7.
6, 7.
6, 7.
Oh, jeez, don't say
7.
6, 7.
that was unintentional. Come on, guys.
So far, really no controversies.
God, Ole Miss versus Georgia, possibly. Dang it.
I thought Ole Miss would drop down to 7 though, just because Kiffin's not coaching, and put A&M at 6.
I really don't want to face Ole Miss again.
A&M is going to be at number 7. A&M at number 7. Texas A&M, that is.
Yeah, not the Longhorns, you whiny babies.
Oh, right there. Oh, that's Southwest Conference right there, baby. That was ingrained to me.
God, I feel
great was that
nervous.
conference?
I shouldn't be. I'm nervous for my boy Austin. I'm also nervous for the ACC.
Oh, okay. Number 7. Now here it gets in there.
Here you
Let's see
go.
who's number 8. Here comes number 8. What we got? See these reactions coming up.
Yeah, it's starting. It's going to get a little
Yeah,
hairy.
Oklahoma, number 8. Boomer
I
Sooner,
don't
number
think
8.
there's any surprises from anybody as of now, other than maybe Ohio State, Georgia being flipped. But I think that's what everybody probably assumed, right?
Yeah, I think
Right now is when it's going to get interesting.
There's my guy Satania running that around there.
They shouldn't have much controversy at all with this year.
Oklahoma versus Indiana would be fun.
Okay.
3 SEC home. Boy, we got home games in Oklahoma. And Ole Miss. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is a small stadium.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that resume comparison. That strength of schedule. Alabama number 6 strength of schedule, Notre Dame 44, Miami 45. Man, that strength of schedule, apparently it matters to this committee. I don't that's crazy to me, I guess. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Or what is it, Sean?
Let's see. We're waiting, and
Waiting right now. Number 9.
number 9 is going to be Alabama number 9.
Way!
Alabama number 9. Conference championship losses don't matter.
Not at
We
all.
get the
Hey,
revenge against
Oh,
Oklahoma.
it's a rematch. Alabama at Oklahoma.
Hey, do you think since conference championship games don't matter?
Hey, clip that from Austin right here. What just happened later?
Do you guys think that this means BYU is going to get in over Notre Dame and Miami since conference losses don't matter? Conference championship losses don't matter. And then head-to-head between Miami and Notre Dame is being thrown out the door because neither one gets in.
They kept Alabama at 9. I'm shocked.
Yeah, dude, that 9, bro.
They lost 2 out of 3. They lost
Hey,
2
see-
out of 3.
So far,
Alabama.
your conference champion losers did not move in Ohio State.
Did
and
not
Alabama.
move at all.
Austin, y'all lost 2 out of 3 and still got 9.
All right. Wow.
They glazing
See-
Alabama, boy. They glazing the name brand.
So right now you got Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Alabama rounding it out at 9 right now. So let's see who's going to be number 10.
Imagine losing 2 out of 3 and still getting a 9 seed.
He's trying to get Austin. He's trying to get Austin. I know that rock Austin's doing.
Hey, Austin, can you tell me where LSU's at this year? I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all fixing up that lane train, right? Okay. Figuring out how you're gonna spend that $193 million you owe everybody in the brother. Miami is at number 10. Miami is at number.
That means Notre Dame.
Miami at Texas A&M.
That means Notre Dame's out.
Notre Dame's out because there's got to be 2 more conference winners. Notre Dame's
Hey,
out.
head to head, baby, head to head mattered.
They
Hold on,
did.
they
Wow.
over Notre Dame?
Oh my God, they did it.
Wow.
Damn. You could go on a 10-game win streak, but that don't matter.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Jeremiah Love better win the Heisman, bro.
Okay, just for everybody here, guys, we got Alabama at Oklahoma. We know that matchup. We got Miami at Texas A&M right now. That was number 10. So, yeah.
Good game too.
They glazing.
Holy crap.
Bro, and hey, do you see right now they're throwing up the resume comparison between Miami and Notre Dame? Bro, you could have put anybody, either one of those teams could have put. They're gonna have some splaining to do with that Notre Dame.
Guys, I'm fine with it.
It's the same. The resume is exactly the same.
Yes.
So they took the head-to-head. Miami beat
Right.
Notre Dame in the season.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah,
That's exactly
absolutely.
what it was.
They took the head-to-head, and I'm fine with this. I'm fine.
I am too. I mean,
Notre Dame, if you want to look, I'm a big supporter of Notre Dame. I love the Fighting Irish, but if you're going to be an independent, which I support, unlike most people, I support you being an independent. But if you're going to be an independent,
yep, you got to handle your business.
you got
Yeah, so
Jeremiah Love better win the Heisman.
I'm with
all
that.
right. So we got Miami at Texas A&M. We know that matchup's happening. Let's see who is going to be number 11.
That means Ole Miss is getting the G5 team, so you're going to be playing Ole Miss in the
Shit.
final.
Ole Miss don't got their coach, dog.
Tulane's going to Oxford, I think is what it's going to be.
And then James Madison would be going to Oregon, I guess, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
can't
think
wait
it's
for
gonna
that
be.
Miami Texas A&M game.
They got first team out. I'm going to bet that's Notre Dame.
It ain't going to be Duke. I know that.
Holy shit! I can't believe they did this.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm cool with what this. I mean, I'm cool with it because they can explain this pretty much.
Yep.
This just goes to show how stupid the college football playoff rankings are leading up to this.
It's
That's
the
what I mean.
process is so stupid. If this
Yes.
would have been done weeks ago, we would have.
Tulane is number 11. Tulane. Sorry to
All
interrupt
right.
you, Chris.
Good, you're good. You're good. Keep it interrupting if it comes on.
So
Roll
Tulane
away,
is
baby.
going to. Where
Oxford.
got the Tulane watch party down in New Orleans. Let's go.
Who Tulane plays?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
They're gonna be at Ole Miss.
They played already in the regular season.
Yeah, they got smoked, unfortunately.
So we got a couple of rematches already.
Yeah, Oklahoma Bama rematch. I'm down for it because it's going to be in Oklahoma this time. So I think that would be fun again. I think Texas A&M Miami is going to be a freaking awesome. That's going to be awesome. I don't know what the line is on that. Hey, while we have 70 in here before Sean cuts me off, y'all go hit the subscribe at the YouTube channel at CFP_SZN.
James Madison is in at 12. And they will be at Oregon up here. Just down the road from me, baby. Just down the road, about an hour and a half down the road.
You know what? I'm very good with this bracket.
I'm very good with it.
Yeah.
As y'all should be, bro. It was a weak year.
I'm happy with it because Miami versus Texas A&M is going to be fun. I think Alabama, Oklahoma again is going to be fun. Obviously, the G5. I wouldn't count out Tulane. I really wouldn't.
Dude, Ole Miss has got some stuff they're going to deal with right there, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, their head coach is gone. Who's, their offensive coordinator is going to be calling the plays. Was there right? Weiss, is that right?
Yeah, Weiss.
So he's going to be there. and you got Golding there.
But
So
you still lost your
So we got
still
James
lost the best
Madison.
play caller in the country.
yeah. So as
So we
of
got
right now,
James
guys.
in Alabama,
Okay.
Oklahoma, Tulane, Ole Miss, Miami, A&M.
Yeah.
3 lost teams to
Yeah.
make the playoffs.
So right now you got the 5 seed versus a 12 or James Madison at Oregon. You got a 9-8 seed Alabama at Oklahoma. 6 seed versus 11 seed Tulane at Ole Miss. 7 seed versus 10 seed Texas A&M at Miami. And boy, I tell you what, that's going to be a good game right there. That's going to be a Kyle Field is going to be absolutely rocking, baby, rocking.
I hope so.
This playoff is actually fun. Look, we could potentially get Oklahoma or Indiana, Alabama or Indiana. We could get Texas Tech versus Oregon, Ole Miss versus Georgia, Ohio State versus either A&M or Miami. Oh my gosh, this is theater. All right, well, hey, let's do this. I want to do this real quick because here we know after a while we'll go. We'll do our playoff prediction shows, playoff preview shows. Early national champion. Call your shot. Pops, you go first.
Oh, my shot here. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I like the way Georgia's playing right now. You know what? I'm going underdog. I'm going so out of the box on this one. I really like Oregon right now. Not just come down the road from them, but they're just quietly doing their thing right now, and no one's paying attention to them. I feel like they're being overlooked here a little bit.
Austin.
And they got James Madison to start.
Yeah.
So
Austin.
I think Kirby's got the boys locked in. I'm going Georgia.
He's doing that on purpose. Y'all don't listen to him. No, I'm just kidding.
Caitlin last night. I told my wife that last night. I think he's got them locked in. Assuming they can get some guys healthy. They're banged up, pretty bad as well. But
they needed
right
that
now,
bye. They need that bye bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, bad. Adam, who's your college football way too early champion? Or not way too early. Early lean.
Man, I'm torn. I'm torn between Indiana and Georgia. I think Georgia's peaking at the right time. Indiana has played strong all year. They've had 2 close calls with Penn State and Iowa. Every national championship, you look back on their record, they have 1 close call somewhere. I'm gonna go Indiana. Signetti's got them right.
Let's go. If Indiana wins the national championship, that is massive. Season, who's your weight? Let me make it clear: these are all subject to change. All subject to change. Season, who's your early lean to win it all?
I'm going with the Georgia Bulldogs.
That's why I love you. You and Austin, Adam and Pops.
I can't go with the 3-loss Alabama though.
Oh man.
There weren't any. There was. There was no first round rematches last year, right? I know Oregon Ohio State was a rematch last year.
Yeah.
But there weren't any first round rematches. We got 2 of them this year.
Austin, how it feels?
what's up?
Got Ty Simpson playing like you said he'd play, man.
How it feel?
No, I'm happy to be in. Honestly, I'm happy to be playing at Oklahoma.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's something that can get us a little fired back up. That might be it.
Go get some revenge, right? Go get some revenge.
That's it.
Are they really get mad about Notre Dame being out?
I'm sitting here looking at this matchup between Miami and Texas A&M, and so Texas A&M is going to have both of them as an opponent. What happens if and we in Texas A&M, Reed had a drive there to come out and win that game, but what if Texas A&M comes out and just blows Miami out? And they barely beat Notre Dame in the season. That's kind of an interesting matchup there, but yeah, see how it goes. Because I do think Notre Dame is playing better than Miami is right now. I know they are. So, but the head-to-head count, it mattered.
J Love, Heisman.
Well, I'm going to tell you what this has done is all your Power 4 teams wanted to come in and set these auto bids. The auto bids of what have screwed this up. And look, I love the G5. Adam, don't take this as me saying that. Chris will tell you, I love the G5. I think they should have like their own championship or something, because now they've got 2 teams in, and you've taken up a team that could possibly have had a shot to make a run.
But you're not going to offend me. I'm a Kentucky guy, man. I want Kentucky in. I work at Tulane. I'm happy Tulane's in, but it's Kentucky's who I want in this tournament. If anybody wants to get upset, you're 100% right. It's the people that made this and the power conferences that said we need the top 5 conference champions to be in, because they thought it was going to be the 4 power conferences and then give one token representation to a group of 5. So it's the power conferences that screwed up by saying we need the guarantee for each one of these conferences, so all 4 power conferences are represented. They never imagined you'd have a 5-loss team winning a conference.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Can we put in a vote to call it the Power 3 now instead of the Power 4?
Which season go?
I don't know. You just dropped out.
You know, there's the so-called power teams, which have not been very good in football the last couple of years. The so-called power teams, the ACC, have been trying to leave the ACC for a few years. I'm wondering if this pushes forward even more if their conference champion cannot get in. Neither team that played in the conference championship game got into the playoff. So I'm curious if this is going to push Florida State, Clemson, and a couple others even more to try to get in the SEC and Big Ten.
Well, I think nobody in the ACC. This is just my opinion, and I feel bad for those guys, but I don't think anybody in the ACC is shedding a tear for Virginia or Duke. I think they're probably just going to be happy Miami's in, because if we're being honest, that's probably because the conferences have gotten so bloated that we had a 8-5 effing Duke team in over a 10-2 Miami team because they didn't play each other. It's also stupid.
That's why I think the conference championship games are dumb. The parity within conference schedules is gone. You don't play half the conference.
Yeah.
But the pushback to that, Chris, the pushback to that is you talk about an 7-5 Duke team being in. They won it.
Yeah, you're right.
So what does that say? I don't know what it says. I'm just playing devil's advocate here and saying they didn't deserve to be there, yet they just won the freaking ball game.
And I know people are going to hate to hear this because most people are Notre Dame haters, and I get it. But Notre Dame being left out, I feel like that meeting in January with the CFP people, that thing will be expanded to 16. Because hate Notre Dame all you want, but ESPN loves them.
Yeah, but we're all here because of Notre Dame, because this all started back. Geez, you go back to the BCS era because Notre Dame refuses to get in a conference in football, and that's their own damn fault. And you know what? They pay the price every year. So you know what? I'm not hating. I'm not hating. And we're talking about the ACC teams. If they move and leave, none of them would have been relevant this year in any conference they would have went to. No, absolutely. I hate to say it, and I know I'm gonna get some smack back on that, but that's fine. But truth is truth.
Listen, FSU, Clemson, y'all go join whatever you want to, but I guarantee you'll fall back. You'll never be relevant again. I'll say it and I'll clip it.
Oh wow, my guy.
You'll never be relevant. You'll never be relevant. So I get it, the money difference, but you join. No. FSU's an absolute disaster of a program right now, and they think they want to join the SEC right now. Okay.
All right. So after Miami and A&M for Notre Dame early in the year, what was their next best win, or what was their next best team they played?
I'm sorry. What was I was reading something Kirk said.
So Notre Dame opened up with what, like A&M and Miami early in the year?
Yes, and went 0-2.
So then who's the next best team they played?
USC probably.
USC, that's it.
And then
listen, like I said, I love Notre Dame. I'm not.
My argument would have been like, okay, you could open up and you can struggle a little bit, but you can start tweaking and finding yourself. But then you still need to have some quality teams later in the year to play, I would say. But
No.
they better give love to Heisman, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. Notre Dame fans are mad. I've seen it in our group chat. If y'all ain't seen Brian's, he's getting pissed. He's getting pissed in the Twitter group chat. My thing is this: you love to be independent. I love you to be independent. To be honest with you, I support it. I know most don't support it. Hell, honestly, if we're being honest, I think everybody should just be damn independent. But this is the penalty for being independent. There's good things to being independent, like you don't have to share the money. You can dictate everything on your own. You don't have to. There's no politic. You're your own boss. There's all these great benefits to being independent. But I'm sorry, one of the negatives to being independent is when you don't have a conference championship game to play and you don't have that extra data point. It is what it is. If Notre Dame played yesterday and they played somebody in a conference championship game and blew them out, they may have gotten in, even despite the head-to-head.
Jeremiah Love Heisman.
This man sounds like somebody talking into his
Jeremiah
wife's
Love
phone, trying to get the phone to listen to something. They ain't listening.
Right. Well, hell, dude, if you look at Miami and Notre and their resumes are damn near, like you said, they're exactly. But they had NC State, Syracuse, Pittsburgh, and Stanford. They were their common opponents. And I mean, it says Miami outscored their common opponents 159-31. Notre Dame outscored 192-49. But you also got to take in that Syracuse game, that like those ungodly stat game. They're like, what the hell? But man, they're so close. The head-to-head counted. And as a coach, I'd want that. I put the product out on the field. I don't give it. You lose in the beginning of the season, and they did, but you know what? It still mattered at the end of the season. That head-to-head did.
Yeah.
Apparently, conference championship did.
Here's the thing: last year they lost to Northern Illinois and won out and made it. This year they played some.
I think there's a difference between being 11-1 and 10-2, though.
What's your argument on
Absolutely.
that? Pop, what's your argument on that one? Last year they played Northern Illinois, lost but won out, made it. This year they played Miami and A&M, lost but didn't make it.
Well, here's my argument to that.
What's your argument on that, Pop?
Here's my argument. That was last year. This is this year. Welcome to a new season. That's my argument. You living in the past. We living in the future.
Pop, the SEC was good in the past. This year, SEC
Oh my
wasn't
God,
that good,
bro, get over it. LSU sucked this year, so that automatically in your eyes makes the SEC weak.
Why you think? Hey,
God dang! Hey, I'm gonna send you a link, my guy, so you can look at stuff and look at strength of schedule and shut up with your lane train LSU crap. My God, man, LSU is not there this year. You gonna be all right.
Pop,
Lord, can y'all mute this fool?
Hold on. You say the
LSU.
SEC. You say the
LSU
SEC
won,
is down. You say the SEC is down. There are 5 teams in the top 12 in the
Oh my God! How many teams
right now?
Oh, can I get a witness, baby? Talk to me. What?
Adam looks so uncomfortable.
And Vanderbilt sitting out there Vandy could have been put in there if we hadn't had to have 2
I
Look at
think
these
this year was a lot
Georgia.
deeper. Notre Dame only lost 1 game last
They
year.
good
Plus,
team.
this year has
They good
a lot of 2-loss teams that have some argument to be in. With Vandy, you got a 3-loss Texas team that they think they should be in. So I think it makes it a lot deeper this year than actual teams that could get in last year.
Hell, I would prefer Vandy in over this right here, over Miami, Notre Dame right now, just because they're going to be entertaining right here with this. But I don't know. I mean, hey, go ahead.
No. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get ready to sign out because we're gonna take the kids to go see Santa Claus here in a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna say to your argument, Season. My eye test tells me Notre Dame should have been in over Miami. I think if they played again right now, Notre Dame would win that ball game. However, you take 2 teams, equal resumes, several equal opponents. Those games look very similar. And the committee said, hey, the head-to-head game mattered. And I'm okay with that.
And really, season they're if you look at their resumes, damn, they mirror each other. I mean,
They're almost identical.
Oh,
Yep.
I could care less. Like I don't really care about the playoffs really, but Jamar, I love better win the Heisman.
We're gonna end it on that. Because I do got to go too. We appreciate everybody joining us. The CFP Season YouTube channel. It's been an amazing year. We're not done yet. From everything from We Talk Ball to the SEC show, Sweet Tea and SEC, Coach's Corner, all phenomenal shows. We appreciate all the love and support we've gotten, and we have grown tremendously, and we're going to continue to grow. And I can't even talk. Firmly believe that 2026 is going to be our best year yet. So come hop on the ride with us. And everybody have a great day. We are not going to do a live reaction or recap show tonight. We kind of talked about it today, and we got family obligations and stuff like that. So me and Adam, though, will be back Tuesday night. We're going to talk the SEC playoff matchups, kind of just talk about it, recap the SEC Conference Championship game. And then me and Coach's Corner will be live that night, also at 9 Eastern.
I should have a special guest for that too. I'm going to verify that.
Big time. We'll verify it, so we don't want to say nothing. But yes, possible big guest. Then me and Austin will be back Thursday to kind of just talk a little playoff stuff and have a little fun. Maybe some bowl matchups that'll be coming on for the SEC. Look at that bad thing right there.
I got to get an address from one of y'all so we can get this out. This is going to go out for Army Navy Week for a veteran. It's a very rare challenge coin that was donated by Intel Corporation, and we're going to make sure we get it out, guys.
Yes.
So however y'all want to do it, let's make it happen.
Yes. And I've got some war coins for my challenge. What are they called again? Challenge coins?
They're called challenge coins. Yes, sir. Challenge coins.
Got a couple from my dad that he gave me. And those things are cool. But yeah, all right, guys. And me and Austin will be back Thursday also. We'll figure out what we're talking about. With much love to everybody, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel at CFP_SZN, and we'll catch y'all next time.